Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host, Mary Ellen. This is an episode, it is day 3 of Junk Journal Round Robin, hashtag JJ Round Robin. It is an open collaboration among me, Shell at Shell's Creative Chaos, and Cindy at Studio Lou. Each one of us has created a package of 30 pieces of just random stuff out of our, I was gonna say shops, studios, and then sent them to each of the others. They have all done the same. We have received, each of us, a package of 30 from one, a package of 30 for the other, and what we're doing every day is taking day 3 and then day 3, opening them up because we have presents, and then we are going to make a piece of ephemera. So we are on day 3, and I promise I will stop doing that introduction at some point, but as people join, I want to make sure everybody knows what is happening. And before we get started, again, I have the show and tell for the last part of Inktober. We have Road. Where's Road? Nope. There's Road. We have Road. And this is dark colors that have got sort of that yellow striping as the middle median. And I think I did the other side of this. No, I did, but it's a lighter. This one is nicer. So I've changed the methodology. I'm not using ink anymore. I'm using watercolor. And I have a palette of paint that I've just created just a wash over, and I'm not using an individual color. I am just using a large Hake brush and then just picking up whatever color is there and then putting it over. And you can see here the various colors. It's not one in particular. So that's Road. Next one is Jumbo. This is Jumbo to me. And the thing that I am trying to do and failed utterly is trying to get a peach color for like a jumbo shrimp. And then the black is like the black beady eyes. And then this came as a result of it as well. I kind of like this one better than that one. But you know what? You get what you get. This goes this way. That's Jumbo. Next one is Navigator. That's this one. And this is me creating, you know, those rosettes or roses. They're called a rose, directional rose, north, south, east, west, and I'm trying to do that as a frame. That's what it is. That's some more of that. Okay. Do I have anything else? Oh, this also came from the Road. This I like. It's kind of nice. Navigator, Violin. Here's Violin. And I am pulling up the shape. I don't know that I liked this particular. It's not my best work, but it's work. And then that's the other side. Doing the same, still using the very thick Hake brush. Not opposed. It will get used. And then the last one is Landmark. And that goes that way. Oh, and I got a little bit of schmurf on it. And it didn't come through. I just did the blank of the back and picked up a little bit of the blue. And in case anybody is interested, this is an Inukshuk, which is a cairn is another word for it, which is a stone marker. And then some more blue that comes in. So we have officially created another pile of candy paper, which love, absolutely love. So, put that on the floor, boom. Here. Lost my envelopes, oh my gosh. Okay, so here's day 3. Okay, so we've got a little washi tape. Oops, oh no! There. Ooh, this is a piece of fabric, but this is nice fabric. Like super nice. That's like linen. And it's also, you can barely see it, but it is stitched all across the edge here and then frayed. This is beautiful. Okay, so we've got fabric. And from Cindy, let's see if we can pull this again. Maybe not. Because I don't want to rip it. And there's at least a few people going, rip it! Oh my God, rip it! We're going to be here days. Why is it so important to me to keep the paper? It's so important for me to keep the paper because I have this sort of secondary goal of doing a signature for anything that's left over-ish, maybe. There we are. Okay. This is the back space. All right, we're just going to tear that. There. Oh, wow. Okay, so get rid of that. And then... Ooh, wow. Okay. And then this is the edge. So I am just going to there. Which is probably how I should have opened this to start with. But I'm a silly bean. And the time has changed, so we're all gollywampus here. Including Gracie. There. Ooh, ships. Fun. Okay, so let's sort of assess. So we have ships, we have fabric in an envelope. Let's sort of pile that there. We have a piece of edging. Ooh, more fabric. And this feels like it was quilted at some point because there's bits. Put the fabric with the fabric. A very fun family photo. Piece of painty paper. This is a piece of origami paper. It's a very, very 70s palette that she's got going on here. Flower child. Ooh, fancy paper. Look at that. That's beautiful paper. There's that, and then there's tickets, and there's that. Okay, and now we sort of pause and reflect, and we have a think and a drink and a think. I don't know what to do. One of the things I think I want to do is fussy cut out these people. Darlene and Barry. Darlene Magega. Halloween 1976. Who is she? Oh, she's Kat. Okay, so I wanted to this is how much I have grown as an individual. I would have, at the very beginning of my junk journaling career, it's not a career, journey, that's what we call them now, would never have cut into a photograph Like never. And here I am, it's the first thing I do. Okay. Wow, look at that. That is just bananas. Got 76. So it's just fun to me that we cut it out and then there's the names. Okay. I want to take this apart. I'm just making stuff up now. Or just I'm preparing materials and sort of hoping that something is going to occur to me. Last night I was doing some stitching for the front of the journal cover for the, I don't need that. Though that would be a fun paintbrush because it's fuzzy. I can get rid of that bit though. And then that becomes a piece of material. So that's a grouping. Because I think that could be a really fun fabric flip. Like that. Okay, so we've got that set up. So they need something, and so we are going to consult. Well, maybe. Let's take it out, and then we'll have it. This is the Journal With Me kit from Cindy at Studio Lou as part of her Patreon. Here we are. That might be the keeper. I love this buddy. I can hardly wait to use him. Yeah, there's no point. There's no point in carrying on because I think this is going to be perfect. And I'm going to use the deckled edges to cut this, to fussy cut it, because it sort of gives that feeling of the flowers and leaf edges. Speaking of, I really have got to get out and do the leaves at some point today. I don't do a crisp job. I'm going to keep the butterfly for now. And that might get a secondary cut. What I should do is cut it off and then just, yeah, just cut it off and then keep it. And then I'll paste it if we need to. Where was I? So I don't do a super, I don't use, one of the few people left in the history of rake leaving civilization that doesn't use an actual, I was going to say air horn, not air horn, blower thingy. I understand why you might need it, because raking is hard. Accessibility issues, but it isn't faster compared to using a tarp. It takes energy, and it is a noise. For anybody who doesn't like the sound of the noise, you know exactly what I mean. I just need an entry. I'm hoping that that is not a controversial stance, but it might be. Doop-a-doo, doop-a-doo. And I'm going to get totally rid of that bit, because that's going to be smushing in their faces if I don't. Come on. There. Okay, 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 okay. And I want to get rid of some of that white. I also need to keep this cleaning, and it has, we have stalled out because that is a lot of decision making, and so I have decision making fatigue, and I need to just figure out a way to be able to make that easier on myself. Okay, that should be enough. There we are. Do this well. And I don't need to worry about the doodly-doos. Okay, so what do we have here? Yes, they look like adorbs. Barry and Darlene, maybe Barry and Darlene. Oh, this. Barry and Darlene. Okay, so how do I want to do this? What do we want to do? Do we want to do it this way? Or do I want to do it that way? So we're just debating where we're going to set this paper. So I need to, so get all of y'all out of the way for the minute. Oops. I love that this matches so prettily. Shell is always talking about how fun it is that two random people can send random stuff from their individual creative spaces and then number them and then have the two matching numbers match somehow, which I think is says something about the probability or the connectivity of colors and shapes and so forth. I think there's more connection than we give anything credit for. It's going to be an up and down line or a cross line? I think it's going to be a cross line because I don't want them to, that line necessarily to be through the couple. There, meow, meow. And I regularly am so fascinated how differently we have curated stuff for each other. And I always think, oh, I should have done that. I should have done that. Oh, I should have done that. I think that's going to be there. Okay. A little bit of a nudge. Okay. So I think we need to stick you on first. And we need a little bit of something around the edges maybe. Oops. There. Okay, okay. Now this. Oof. Sticky glue. Oof. There's sticky glue. Yeah, we're getting close to being done. Have I said that 100 times already? It's true. Okay. There. That. Okay. And that's gonna go like that, a little bit high, because we need Barry and Darlene at the bottom. Halloween. Okay, you're moving. All right. Come on, you can do it, There. You know what, we're gonna let that hang over. We're just gonna, and then something nice at the bottom here. I'm not going to do anything with the edges. I think we're at the stage of this, the life of this poor little thing where we need to keep it upside down, but I think I'm afraid to do that because it's going to drain. That has happened to me before. There. Cap on that. A little bit nicer trim. Here's Barry. Wow, that's a lot of glue. Here. Okay, and 76, do I care? I don't care. Here we are. And some bits. So we've got that, which I super like. Okay, we're at 26 minutes. We're doing fine. Okay. So I need probably some kind of content, like something to maybe go in there, like a card. I'll put that up like that for the moment. Card. Well, step one. I'm going to cut it in two. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to trim it off a bit. Just one side. Because then we can get some overlap. I'm going to need more blades in this in a minute. Well, not like in the next minutes, but shortly, eventually. Before the end of the year. Let's be super accurate. Ooh, look what happens. Get the pattern back. Well, that's fun. Let's glue that puppy down. Come on. Shell's Creative Chaos has trust issues with stickers because she has a book, which I think a lot of us do, or have a version of that book that's a collection of different kinds of stickers, and she calls it the sticker book with the stickers that don't stick. She is absolutely correct in that characterization. And the whole notion of just not trusting things to stick properly, I have the same. Okay, don't have to worry. And I technically don't need to put that card in there if I don't want to. I can just make a card. Well, let's see if there's anything here. We were, no, that bird is nice. I'm not getting much of the flip through here, because I'm just finding the stuff that I need as I need it. All right, well, there's no reason to make that harder. I can hardly, have I said that? I think I've said that. Hardly wait to use that. And I might take this one out too. Though I think it's a focal point, not an actual small label. We'll see. We shall see. fun tail. You have 3 little bits. One. Peek. Okay. The question is, do I want to have that little bit to show off the legs? And I probably do. Okay, so we'll do some of that. That's 1. That's 2. Oops, come here. Come here, you. Oh, no. Does that go? Oh, it does. Yay. All right, well, I'm going to use scissors to do the last bit because there. Okay. Good job. I don't know if I like that yet. Don't think this is going to go. Oops. Oops. Sometimes more is just more. Sure. Let's do that. And I think what I want to do before I do that is just stamp just a little something something on it. I need to get another stamp at some point that is not going to be this stamp, because I use this. I love this stamp. It's not a surprise to anybody, I don't think. So it's such a great random background kind of thing. There. Oof, that's better. Okay. So we've got that. Now then, what were we doing? Yes, we were gluing. Placement, forgotten it completely, but we will bash on. And this needs some high-test glue. When it's paper to paper, and the paper is sort of your basic produced pulp, It's easy enough to use just the basic Yoo-hoo glue. And when it's weird textures and plastics and all that kind of stuff, then there. The I call this the high test glue, so it's a acetone based. I want that edge, but I wish that edge was different. Well, you know what? Here's what we can do. Oh, this is tricky. It looks. Do I want to do that? Somebody's saying no. And I'm essentially ignoring that voice. I want to keep as much of that green as possible. It's going to be covered. Well, that's a bummer. Where are you? Where are you, birdie burbs? Maybe it goes underneath. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so that's going to line up with kind of the bee. All right. For the gap, there we are, just like that. Then this is gorgeous paper. There. Okay. Okay, that's gonna go like that. Ooh, I like that. Still getting stuff on the endsies. That's okay. And then our burb. Come on, burb. There. There. Okay, I don't think I need these. But I think I'm okay with that just the way it is. That's fun. So we've got one of these, got one of those. Oh, I never put the butterfly on, you guys. Yeah. Yeah. Whoops. Stop. There. That looks fun. So we've got that. We've got the other things over there. So let's those. I'm just going to put that aside. This can be our page. Look at the how the book came together to start with. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want? I don't know what I want. It's 9. Well, I think one of the things, so I just want to take my name off for, I don't know why, but that's okay. We can do that. You don't want to do that because all of this is useful, I think, except maybe for, let's glue some of this back. And I've got to get to stitching. I'm not going to glue it all because I want to have some of the texture left. Well, we're just going to keep that as a folio. Unless something occurs to us. And that doesn't occur to, oh, maybe, I don't know. We need to do the stitching. That's more important for the moment. So let's do that. And we have our standard. And we have 3 whole colors now. We've got a brown, we've got a pink. What's threaded? This is available, so let's use this. Sometimes that's the most relevant way of making a decision. Did we get everybody? Ah, yes, we did. Oh, I'm going to do it this way. Here. Come on. Oops. Ah. There, that's what I wanted to do. Wow, that was a lot. Okay, that is not really an X. But let's pretend. There, okay. Now that's going to go on, kind of like that. Where are we here? Oops. I still think that it is totally viable to do a wordless Wednesday in the crafting realm. Sewing makes me go quiet. Not for any particular reason, except that it's such a peaceful activity. I was working on the Christmas journal cover last night, and what's my point? Hand stitching a journal cover is slow business. It's beautiful business, but it is slow business. Oops. Okay. No, I don't really. Do I want to tack that down? Maybe, but I kind of want to do a little bit more here. Here? Yeah, let's do a center. These are going to be halves. Hey, sweetie. Hi. There. That super nice. And no, I don't need to tack it down. I want to, but I don't need to, because that's what a fabric flip is. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. So that's done. So let's assess. Let's assess. So we've got that, which is a possibly a tuck in there. So it's like an over the page, could be an over the page thing where this flips out. And then this is another tuck spot. There's nothing inside it. That's okay. We made a journaling card, which I like a lot. I like it a lot, and I think I like it a lot because I've 1, 2, 3 layers before I get to the focal point. And usually I only do 1. Then we have a fabric flip, which totally wants to flip up. We've got a few minutes left. We have like a couple. So I am thinking what I want to do is see if there's anything here that we can use as just collage-y covery. Buddy is appealing. Ooh, she's so appealing. Take her out. Maybe one of these. Now, I think I need to make a choice. Those two can go, those two can go. I like that one a lot. Okay, so let's do some breakdown. Okay, you're gonna be for another day. Like this side. You're gonna be for another day. Which are the pages that I most want to cover? Come on, you do it. You do it. Oops. There. So those are the least egregious. That's kind of what I want to do. That, and that actually kind of want to just get rid of the wording, but that just goes brilliantly. Okay, so let's do some gluing. Okay, I might have to go to Canadian Tire today. Not that that's neither here nor there to you. I think I need another leaf tarp. If memory serves, I got a grand old hole in the current one that I have. There. That works brilliant. And then I want to make that high. Go like that. Do you have cardboard mountains somewhere in your house where you're just keeping cardboard boxes? I have one of those, and I think I need to cut it back this weekend. That's another job that I have to do. There. And there. Okay. Leave that. That might be generally okay. I'm not sure, but that's all I'm going to do because we're nearly at an hour. Where am I going to put this? I think it goes weirdly best here. This tape is going to turn out to be the cohesive thread that joins everything together, possibly. Oh, and I still don't have that yet. I'm going to turn it that way. Doesn't matter, but we'll put it in there. So we have a folio. We have a fabric flip, which is really pretty. I like this. We have an envelope that can be an envelope on its own, or it can be a wraparound. And we have a journal tag. So that is it for day 3 of Junk Journal. Nope. Yeah, Junk Journal Round Robin. I was going to say Junk Journal July. That ship has sailed. Anyways, thank you as ever for joining me. Please take very good care of yourself. Stay out of trouble. Love you lots, and we'll see you soon. Bye now.